Hello, Magic X Magic Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic 10 Legacy with me, BlueAnkylo. This should be episode 3, and we're getting started here. Still very early game, of course, with our characters. We've got Grotham the Rune Priest, Brides with Queens as our Shaman, Drow as a Druid, and Shows-Off as a Free Mage. And yes, we're doing the 4 Mage challenge. I've realized in hindsight, I never really talked about why I was doing a 4 Mage challenge party. It's just kind of fun. I don't know why. Something about this game, when I first played it when it came out, really drew me to doing a all might or all magic party. Something about the party creation strategy or something just really drew me into it. And I don't know. I think it's a reasonably good challenge, not super difficult. And yeah, I don't know. And then for Let's Playing, I mean, I like challenges for my channel, so should be good. So one thing I did double check between episodes here, in terms of skill availability for trainers. This is a classic Might and Magic sort of issue, and I've been talking about it. You know, we have the ability to learn fire expertise early on, in not quite in Sorpigal, but just outside. We already got air expert. Water expert, though, it turns out, is not available until the next town. So investing 7 points in water right off the bat is not... I mean, it's you still get the benefit of boosting the skill, so your water magic does more damage, but you can't learn expert level water magic spells until the next town, basically. Whereas we could have gone earth expert on Drow first, got expertise in earth, and started learning higher level earth spells. You know, right now we could learn this. So if you're playing along, save water expert for after fire. Anybody that you want fire, air, prime for sure was very important. I think you can get all of them. I think we can get light if you want light in the first town. I really think maybe dark we can't get for a little while either, but don't worry about dark. But yeah, I think water and dark are the only two magics we can't get in Sorpigal. I didn't memorize all the weapons and stuff, but, you know, Sorpigal covers, let's say, 50, 60%, 70% maybe of starting expertises for skills, but we will have to go to the next town to get the rest of them. And then the Master and Grandmaster skills are much more spread around, and some of them you can get fairly early, and some of them you have to hold off. And I think, for instance, Water is kind of one of the ones that even the Mastery trainer is quite a long way away. With all that said, let's get out here.
Hey, you hear that?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing.
No, it's not. One thing I'd like to do for this episode, early on here, is kind of clear up a bunch of the map for the Aegean coast here. I don't want to... Well, I will start a dungeon soon, but I'd like to, you know, fully explore the overworld for all the enemies we can kill nearby. Because you can rest easily on the map, and, you know, fine. So, we're just going to explore around, see what we can find, kill some stuff. There's this lighthouse.
It's the perfect day to begin.
There's definitely a quest to go kill some Naga at the lighthouse, but I remember that as a relatively difficult area. So, let's not go there.
Something is coming our way.
Well,
ready.
I think we can go fight like one Naga here. We'll see how we do. Unless there's... Oh, spiders. My spiders. Is he not aware of us? We snuck up on him. Oh, because this is a wall, technically. Don't you guys miss the old 3D style? I think there's something you can dig on that tile, maybe, or something to look at, anyway. Spider? Order? More spiders. Well, let's go over here first. I know there's something fun around the lighthouse, right? So let's get a feel for whether or not
enemies ahead.
Whether or not these are something we can fight. I did save it recently, so let's see. So that's 58 damage for like a quarter, not even a quarter of its HP. But I think Nagas tend to be water elemental, so I don't expect Ice Bolt to work particularly well. It did resist physical damage. So you keep an eye on the log there to get a bit of an idea of what's working, what's not working. Oh yeah, we got lightning bolt. Forgot about that. Looks like it didn't actually resist the water. Well, I think we got him. 1v1, someone you can push around. Not too bad.
And stay down.
It was a Kenshi, technically. Pretty cool. And I guess this is a good time to look at this. They won't give us a ton of information just yet. But we do know they have 324 hit points and kind of the basic stats. It is, I like the system of unlocking bestiary info. Okay, we've got a lighthouse. Like I said, I'm not going to rush into there just yet. Got broken bridge. We're not allowed to jump over the small river.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
The Dubra River. My scout yelling at me about? Hey, that right. Ah, spiders and wolves. Sure. Move back a tile, maybe. Probably doesn't make much difference. Alright, so this is 3 enemies. Maybe I should have rested to heal up, but... Oh, I pressed defend. I meant to shoot. Oh, I think... Yeah, there might be kind of a rule mechanically about how many enemies can be in a single tile or a single square. So we tried to push the spider back, but it couldn't move into a 2-tile wolf, and then 1 wolf can move in. So you can kind of manipulate the monsters a little bit by, you know, the limitation on how many can be in a square. I'm getting concerned about our magic here. Alright, spider dead. Wolf up. But now they're both here. Well, not ideal, that's for sure.
And stay down.
Can we 1v1 a single wolf with no magic?
Ah, that hurt.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to preserve my mana potions because we're a little bit low on money in general, but... Ooh, poor shows off getting just trashed over here. Mage is fighting with, Now, we did get some new focuses, which are, you know, slightly more powerful than the last round, right? We're doing more damage than last time with them. Considerably more damage, actually. Still not enough. We'll need to invest in our arcane focuses to really get a lot of value out of that. Okay. Not a clean victory, but 19 experience to get a level up. Dang. That's like legitimately like 1 more enemy. Oh well. I was trying to save a rest so we didn't have to spend 1 point of food, but I should probably just accept that
Something is coming our way.
because
Be
of how the challenge works. And I mean, even if you weren't doing a challenge run, just because of how these might be like level 2 wolves, because of how combat works in this game. Is it like they're gonna get an ambush on me?
There are enemies ahead.
No, but they're gonna be.
Not a good time.
We're gonna be stuck in melee, is what we're gonna have here. No ability to kite or push back, is what I'm seeing. They're all the same. Maximum fire damage. Lightning bolt. Ooh. Okay, that's good.
And
My
stay
skill
down.
is improving.
Yes. Strong.
And then we immediately get all our magic back by killing one wolf. That would be quite nice to get a level up in the middle of a long combat, honestly. Finish you off.
Stay down.
Everybody gets a level up. Ooh, I can move back. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that worked out really well. Now we actually have some space so we can push them around a little bit. Or at least lock them into place. Okay, so it looks like they can have 3 wolves in one tile at the very least. And you can't choose who you target when they're like that. For whatever reason. Even though you'd like to.
I kill you.
Okay, so far so good. When I've got the magic, you know.
And stay down.
How much do we have left on this guy? Let's let him get a bit closer maybe. Or yeah, I just want to see how much HP he's. Okay, we'll... Wow, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of accept that I'm gonna be doing a lot of resting in this playthrough. We're gonna kill stuff, then we're gonna have to rest. It's just how it is. If you're trying to go for a low turn count or low time playthrough, all magic run is probably not the right time for it. Oh, also we had a level up, didn't we? You do get your first few level ups pretty quick. That's nice. I honestly, as much as doing more magic damage would be nice, running out of MP is just frustrating me. At least one more round of just spirit. Maybe like get to level 5 all spirit, and then we can start investing in magic damage. Actually, there's probably a bit of a trade-off for having your, like, you save mana either way. If you kill enemies quicker, if each spell does more damage, then in theory you can kill things in fewer total spell casts. But you need the base mana to cast things a few times anyway, because spells tend to cost like 15 to 30 mana, and that means we can only cast like 4 spells. So we do need to bump that up a bit to get kind of a baseline number of attacks going. Anyway, that's fine. Skills, let's see. This is kind of a tricky one. We can train up to fire experts. I was thinking Grotham was going to go light. Let me double check. I've got a page on the side here where I was sort of plotting out some of my options. Sorry for the flicker. We could also just invest in magical focus now and go for critical hit on fire magic. What's the priority here? Is there anything in light we really need? We've already got light novice. I think because I would need technically 3 level ups to get to light expert here, because I can put 3 in, but you need 7 to actually expertise it. But if I do 2 level ups of magical focus, we can get to expert like in 2 levels. So I think maybe we'll do that. And rides probably starts going for earth. I do have, in theory, water and earth on my list for him or her. Focus is, I maybe, you know, or, you know, we could put points into more max mana with mysticism. First off, I'm pretty sure Jirao is definitely going with earth, right? I probably should have done earth first for him or her. And then shows off as prime expert. You know, honestly, getting magical focuses up is, like, I don't think it'll take, like, you know, 2 level ups to get them to expert. It will just generally make our melee attacks and our crits better. I don't know, magic versus mysticism versus other expertise. It's all good, you know. It's all good. Let's not stress over it too much. Save. Oh, also, we do have the spell to light things up a little bit if you're curious. It doesn't last very long, but... It's a lot of weird little, like, background bits that I'm not sure if there's anything we can actually do with it. Lots of, like, just interesting looking things. You know? Oh, look! Nice little fountain of recovery there. Oh, also I see this. Probably a lot easier to find this stuff if you're playing during the daytime.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Is it? Gotta find all the treasure though. We need money.
There are enemies ahead.
Okay, pull back a little bit. Let them get in front of us. Maybe one more back. And then do we just unleash? Oh, that was the wrong button. That was not unleash.
I kill you.
The lightning bolt crits have been pretty good so far. Let's test out our slightly better arcane focuses here. I mean, it's not gonna make a huge difference. I guess the people that have the magic focuses that have the extra dark damage should probably use them and then push back with the characters that have alternative, or they don't have a high power or a better focus. It's a... Is it an optimization? I don't know.
And stay down.
It probably saved us some magic overall. Ah, treasure, treasure. I see you there. And yeah, I'm hoarding potions. I'm hoarding potions so that when we're in a dungeon and we don't have a lot of resting available, or we're fighting a boss, I've got enough magic potions to actually win the fight. I will say on a mage only run, running out of magic during a boss fight is particularly problematic. So this will be what? Prime resistance, purple.
I feel stronger.
Water ward. So this is another water one. Or is that the same one? I don't know. I thought we saw two of those, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's the one I saw. So, you know, as you can see, a bit of a dungeon grind kind of maze here, just wandering around. Sometimes a bit of backtracking, but...
Something following us. Ha! Stupid.
Wait, you heard that? No, it's nothing.
Perrin, your men have once again been seen ferreting around our loot. Alliance or not. That better never happen again, or you're dead. Or I'll have your head. I think Ivan... Nope, not one of the names. I don't know who Ivan is. Someone in town talked about a nice thief, though. Oh, look at that.
This one is mine.
I wonder if we push them both back, if we would be able to move. I think you'd have to push them back like 2 squares so that they would move and then we'd all be ready. And when we all have an action, then we can take our turn to move.
And stay down.
Okay, let's just kill some wolves. No big deal. It is quite interesting how, I find it quite interesting how a lot of fights are either, you know, super easy with 4 mages, or, well, you run out of mana and you can barely kill anything. Got a very high, variance, you know. I'm not sure if we can 100% win another fight with our current magic, so let's save. Oh, we've loop-de-looped.
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
Something's coming our way. Be ready.
Is it?
There are enemies ahead.
Ah, this was an ambush. Or we were being followed by wolves all along. I'm gonna say this is a fine time for us to potion up a little bit here. Alright. We got, what, 3 wolves? That's not too bad, but we can't push them away, so we want to kill them pretty quick.
I feel stronger.
Wish I had an AoE spell. This is where, like, having sparks would be quite nice, because we could, you know, do some AoE damage. Try to kill off the big one.
I kill you.
No damage yet. The Celestial Armor is a really nice spell. Almost got him.
And stay down.
Alright, well I had to use a couple potions, but looks like we've got this. Here, let's do regeneration while we stab him. Regeneration only lasts a few rounds, but I do remember it being like one of the better, like it is a really strong healing spell for a long time. Currently heals, you know, 20 something when you cast it, and then everyone gets 11 per turn for 3 turns. So that's a group, what is that, about 50 HP for the whole group for one spell. Like, that's a not insignificant amount of our HP just for one cast. Now though, if we want to fight anything else, we need to rest.
They're flanking us.
Ah, good. Our first archer. Ranged units are going to be a bit of a problem. Actually, there was a way I could have moved to the right 1 square and he would have come towards us, I think. There's going to be a few ways for us to deal with these kinds of enemies. I just have to remember good strategies. Okay, stand here. Yes, come closer. Oh, hello there, brigands. How are you today? So unlike melee enemies you want to push away, we definitely want these guys nice and close. Alright. Brigands 101. If my hunch is correct, this is it. The hideout for the brigands plaguing Carthel Road. It's a good opportunity to take down the whole gang and retrieve the item I'm looking for. What are we looking for? It's a book. I don't know more than that, except the Duke of Unicorn wants it back. Badly. Sorry to have kept you in the dark about it. Usually raiders don't only dream of gold and riches. So when you propose to go looking for a mere book, they laugh and run away. At least now I know you're trustworthy. Well, you say that, but I'm actually not going to do this right now. I'm just exploring the overworld. I don't want to do a dungeon just yet, but now you know where the Den of Thieves is. We'll be back, but I would at the very least like to get my fire magic expertise up and probably, if possible, learn some more better spells. You know? Let's clean up some very important dark tiles on the map here. And
I feel stronger.
I'm sure there is more. That's Earth Ward. I'm sure there are more treasures awaiting us if we keep our eyes open. The completionist in me really likes to go for all the goodies, you know? And hey, it's supposed to be a challenge run. If you're not catching most of the loot, it's going to be too difficult.
Yes, I feel strong.
Hour of Power. Hey, that's pretty fun. Not really for us. It's a might. Well, it does give us +10 to magic. I wonder if Hour of Power here would give us enough strength to break that wall back in Sorpigal Town. I'm going to actually put a save here, and then we'll just reload if it doesn't work. Bear with me here, because there is a... we found one secret that we didn't have the might to open. And +10 might be enough. There's only a few ways to increase your strength, and Hour of Power is one of them. And I can't cast the spell yet, so I'd probably just give it a shot. I forget what's behind the wall, but I hate that, you know,
Things are quiet here.
unfinished
Too quiet
kind
for
of...
my taste.
You know, we didn't actually... The very first tutorial dungeon, we actually couldn't finish it, technically. So let's make a quick trip back. This doesn't take very long.
Be careful. We don't know what dwells down there.
Nothing. We killed it all. I think Hour of Power is a primordial spell. So Shows Off, or somebody, will eventually be able to cast it. But I'm pretty sure it's... I feel like it's at least expert tier, if not more, actually. Expert or magic, master.
Huh? What is that?
Can we break it? Rotham successfully opens the passage. Woo!
Something's coming our way. Be ready.
And we got more spiders. A little bit far back. Zap him. Lightning bolt's got a nice long range. Alright, well, I'm glad I thought to come back here then. I wasn't sure if it was worth my time to travel, but...
And stay down.
Okay, so what else did we miss in room number 1? Another magic orb. Nice.
Looks powerful.
Dead body. Rip page of a journal. Some lore, I think that is going to count as, but somebody does want this. It's part of our quest items. You can maybe read that a little bit later, but probably important. And then there's an exit here. That it? Seems like that's it. Okay, we can also identify our orb for 5 magic. Good deal. And we now have a... This one has water magic skills, so we want to give this to Brotham, right? Because his is oh, he's already got a +1 level of water magic. Well, fine then. It does do +3 damage, so still good. It's got some value. All right, let's take our alternate exit. I mean, I'm not really getting a lot of combat out of this Hour of Power, but hey. Quests and treasure we were in for, right? So this takes us up. And I guess this clarifies, yeah. Remember the abandoned house? And there was like, where'd the guy go? He was some kind of wizard man. Well, now we know he died, and the journal will relate to, whatever his story was. So I guess... should have a quick look at that, huh? Inventory? Where did that get actually put? Lore? Why is it so hard? I think it's in our quest list. I just... Well, that's really annoying. There has to be a way to show it, but... I think I've mentioned that I'm not a huge fan of the interface, or if I haven't, it's got some weaknesses anyway. Someone was asking about that guy. I don't remember. Can't drink. So in theory, there might be someone to talk to about in town. We could also pick up another spell. Or we could save our money. Well, actually, what I want to do is sell a bunch of our nonsense items. So let's just go here for now. Oh, wait. No, I've got to go to the other place. I got to go to the actual item shop. I kind of wish... As much as I enjoy having a nice walkable town... I do kind of miss having like a fast travel to shops and stuff, right? Because this is kind of just like downtime, wasting your time a little bit. No magical focus expert yet, but we will definitely pick those up later. Okay, so we don't need crossbows. Honestly, the spear I do use every now and then, but let's just get rid of it. We don't need regular apprentice orbs. We don't need shields. Now, we could hold on to two-handed magical foci. The difference, though, is we already have 3, like, magical apprentice orbs, right? So, these guys give us plus 4% crit magic damage. Well, and 10 to 12 damage. Okay. These will do... The tribal staff will definitely do more damage than a small enchantment on an apprentice orb. So it's going to be better, even with a... Yeah, we're not going to hold on to any. Someone could equip some gloves, but I'm lazy. There we go. Cleaned it all up. I'll even sort my inventory for you guys, just so you're all very happy. Oh, we can actually drink that. Restoration potion is very Diablo. We got 1,800 gold. Look at these nice. We could certainly buy more mana potions and stuff. Trying to think of what I want to spend my money on is the trick. Not identifying items, that's for sure. So for HP, I think I'll just give it to the people with the lowest HP, which will, like, I'll give a lot of stats to the people that are the most at risk of dying. And it's only 1 vitality, which is going to turn into 3 HP. So, you know, getting shows off to 55 is not a huge difference, but, you know, Grotham and Rides are kind of, well, I wouldn't say tanky, but, you know, they will survive 1 additional attack that the others won't. While I'm up here, I just want to check if there's anyone asking about this wizard guy. Probably not. It might not be anything, but... I know... Jeez, my BlueAnkylo memory is failing me. I know someone mentioned that the guy moved into the abandoned house and he was some kind of wizard, and then they didn't hear from him. And now we know he's dead, so you'd think someone would... Maybe we can... take a quick pit stop at the, well, this guy wants us to clear the Naga, or the lighthouse with Nagas. Helpful. Is there anybody else we could talk to that might be useful? I mean, there's the town mayor. I don't know. We probably should just get out of here. Like, we tried. We'll get... Okay, a little bit of gold for food, and then
I feel stronger.
we're gonna go to the traveling
I like
shop.
those buildings.
That's where I want to go
Want
next.
to feel at home in there.
Sorry, a little bit lost in town today. That's all. No big deal. And if I can successfully clear the rest of the opening area, then next episode we can focus on doing one of the dungeons. We've got a tower so far, a lighthouse, we've got a thieves' den that our companion wants us to explore. And I think there's one more, like, newbie dungeon at the beginning.
What a perfect day to begin a journey.
Oh, you know what? I think the cook gives you the well-rested bonus when you rest, rather than having to go back to the inn to get it. I think you still use food when you rest with the cook, but I think that's what you get automatically. Noticing there's a large area of unexplored in the middle here. Trying to keep my eyes open for treasures. I don't think we can cross this river either, but, well, there is a bridge.
I hope some brigands attack. Crushing skulls help orcs to sleep.
Save.
Something is coming your way. Be ready.
Yeah. I had a bad feeling about it, you know? Let's try to kill the one behind us. They're not in range yet. Lock him in there if we can. Push him back. We could move this turn. But I think it's better to keep... Like, I would like to kill this guy. And then we can try to push these ones back. Didn't have range, so... You back. Kill you. Alright, we're doing alright. Until we run out of mana, we're doing great. Now we find out if 4 mages at level 4 have enough mana to kill 3 Moonsilk spiders in one fight. Ooh, critical hit. Okay, value, that arcane focus value, it's just gonna keep growing. Looking pretty good. Okay. We can kill three monsters. And that's it for our well-rested bonus.
Something following us. Ha! Stupid.
It's okay. I actually kind of remember that fight killing me in other party compositions, so don't feel too bad about the all mage group.
Something is coming our way. Be ready. This one is mine.
Back a little bit. This is even more enemies. Maybe we guard the bridge? I think this is going to be 2 spiders and 2 wolves. We really need to get some AoE spells. I think that's the next... This is 3 spiders and 2 wolves. Yeah, we really need to get some AoE magic. That's sweet. Alright, here it goes. I did recognize that they can't move, like they can't find a path to us, so the wolves are staying back right now. Yeah, we're gonna have some problems with, well, we're just gonna have to use a bunch of potions, I think, is what it's gonna be.
I kill you.
But as long as we can keep pushing them back, maybe we'll be okay. Yeah. Looks like this spider, maybe that spider will stay back. That'd be nice. Also, the wolves are not as tough as spiders, as, you know, I call them phase spiders, but. Ooh, level up right at the right moment. Oh, so good. If we kill this guy, we might get a couple more level ups. Oh, beautiful timing. Who needs mana potions, right? Coming? Oh. So good. 104 damage crit. Oh, now we're talking. I know what I'm investing on this level up, that's for sure. Okay, this is feeling real good, guys. I'm really enjoying my my magical party. I think so effectively we can get 12 MP, 12 mana if we invest it all into spirit. 3 per point, 4 points. I think if you've got 120 mana, that's exactly. Well, the other option is, I was thinking, like, that's exactly enough to cast Firebolt 6 times. 12 more mana does not get us an additional cast of Firebolt, but it would let us cast Torchlight a couple times, right? Like, 12 mana does give us some other spells. And we're going to get more spells than just Firebolt. But if we invest 4 points into magic, that's 8% more damage and duration. That doesn't seem, yeah. I will eventually, trust me, I will definitely invest in magic power eventually. And maybe even vitality, but 12 mana, I think, is better than 8% damage. At least for now. Alright, and then skill points should be fairly obvious. We can get magical focus expert. Magical focus expert. Earth expert, so we've got access to more spells on Jirao. And then probably magical focus next. And shows off. Oh, I already did his. Did I? Oh, I missed Grappa. Okay, I do think this is a good plan though in general. Getting one offensive spell to expert and then focus to expert second. And then getting our like secondary or well, I guess tertiary spell, like maybe light after this, or maybe even just mysticism for more max mana. If I invest in mysticism, then I can put points into magic power instead or something, but I don't know. There's lots of options. Anyway, we got a bunch of skills to train up now. That's fire. We got magical focus times 3 characters, fire and earth. So that's 5 skills to expert right now. Water, which we can't do yet. Okay, that's gonna be lots of money.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Should probably save. That was a good fight. But yeah, there's definitely a limit to how many spells and stuff we can get just yet. But you read the inscription.
Orcs, not slaves.
Here are the clues you've gathered.
But not for free.
Your journey begins at the gates of Sea Haven. So there's a obelisk, like a classic Might and Magic game. Get enough obelisks and we'll find a secret treasure somewhere. Looks like some kind of Naga or dragon shrine. The blazing champion of truth, honor, and justice on the day of Elrath. Oh, it's like a shrine. I see. Need to come here on the right day. Day is it? 9th day of the sun blossom. What do they say? The Day of Elrath. I think that's a day of the week. I'll have to look it up. I forget exactly how that one works.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Is it? Are there really monsters? Did you believe there's monsters in this world? Barrels, but not drinkable. Some kind of dangerous cave. I said before, I'm doing overworld stuff first, so dangerous caves come later.
I feel stronger.
Arcane Ward, that's all elemental resistance. That's nice. Not particularly useful at the moment, but lots of money on that dig. Heck, these rocks look suspicious, but no swords in them anyway. Okay, anything else hidden in this little nook?
Something's coming our way. Be ready.
We do need to check out the dangerous cave eventually, but let me just tell you right now, chances are if we go into the dangerous cave, we just die. So don't get your hopes up. Ah, more secrets?
This looks powerful.
Ornamental bracelet? Sign me up. All res and immune to feeble mind. So, somebody will have the ability to cure feeble mind with one of our spells eventually. This is the kind of bracelet they want to wear because then, you know, they cannot be feeble-minded, but if someone else gets feeble-minded, they can cure them, right? Like classic. Okay. We're gonna hold on to a second. We can equip these as soon as we get trained on those now, so that'll be fun. Okay, that might actually be everything on this corner. If I feel, you know, interested, I can come back and do a more thorough dig later. I keep getting sidetracked.
Something following us.
I've been planning on coming here for a while. Fire magic expert, bam. Earth expert, bam. We already have prime expert. Okay, good. This guy can sell some more nonsense, some garbage. I guess we could equip the boots. Honestly, let's take the money. As soon as we train, like we could spend 500 gold to buy a slightly magical two-handed focus. That's like pretty good, right? Like 14 to 16, it's actually 17 to 19 damage that can never miss in melee. Like that's not a bad staff. The trouble is mostly just how I want to spend my money. And I know I've got a lot of skills to train and spells to buy. And I think I'd rather rely on finding focuses with good, hopefully with good luck on the random treasure, rather than spending money on temporary small equipment.
There are enemies ahead.
It's our first time fighting normal bandits, I think, right? We fought archer bandit. Gotta get some new spells for shows off. Gust of Wind doesn't do enough damage. I mean, Gust of Wind is great, don't get me wrong.
I kill you.
These were militia. Okay, very angry militia. I think he's dead. Not quite. I love that we can start killing stuff with the focuses, and it'll just get better and better. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Perfect day to begin a journey.
Magic party, guys. It's a real party.
Something following us.
That's just one
Stupid.
spider? Oh, and a bunch of wolves. Well, you know. We have options. We could rest every battle and be lame, or we can just drink potions now and then when I overextend myself. Gotta wait for all the enemies to finish moving before we can attack. Oh, we couldn't push them back, so we got chomped. They're both... That was fortunate.
And stay down!
And stay down!
Alright, there. One spider to go. This works.
Stay down.
That's another win for the BlueAnkylo. And another mysterious dungeon. Okay. Save that for a little later. Kind of looks like Goblin Watch here. Something. Somebody's probably really annoyed that I'm not entering any of these, Is that a healing fountain?
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Well, good time for a healing fountain. This must have been their healing fountain, so they're a little bit upset that we drank out of it. Their loss, my game. Let's see if we can zap this guy.
And stay down.
You bet. Alright. These enemies probably have like reasonably good armor, so if you're fighting them with melee characters, they might be a little bit annoying. Fortunately, we don't have that problem.
Wait, you hear that?
I hear nothing.
Nah, no, it's nothing.
Lots of weird blessings. I wonder what those are. I think we've been doing really good this episode. I don't think we've had to die and reload even once, right? Getting some lag. The game, I think I've mentioned this once or twice. The game does have some frame rate issues. I can try turning down some video settings, but it tends to be enemies or monsters like loading. It's just not the best optimized game. This is not even an enemy. There was a bandit attack. We're still cleaning it up. The road to Sea Haven is closed for the time being. I will have a look at my settings once I wrap this episode up, but honestly, I expect it will just happen from time to time, unfortunately. Interesting little road in here. Kind of nice. Let me see. I've almost explored all the stuff I wanted to explore on the Overworld. I think there's a couple more spiders over here.
Something following us. Ha! Stupid.
I feel so tired.
Oh, we haven't had a rest in ages. Does this give us any big negatives? We're not weakened yet.
There are enemies ahead.
Let them get a bit closer. I want to use my big spells on the guys with lots of hit points. And then try to use like melee on near dead. One phase spider, one potion maybe worth it? I mean, these crits.
I kill you.
You gotta love it. Looks like there's another phase spider. At least phase spiders don't have ranged attacks, you know? You're out of MP. Alright, now it's into range. Punch him. Zap him. Blast them, push them. Punch, 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 push. And I think we've got enough mana to finish this guy off. Barely.
And stay down.
Good fight. Prizes for our trouble, maybe?
We're here to help.
The journey begins at the gates of Sea Haven. Now walk 9 steps towards the Savage Sea. 2 steps. 2 parts to our obelisk. I forget how many there are overall. There might be like 9 or some kind of typical number like that. Maybe 9 or 10. Okay, so 55 minutes in. I haven't fully mapped all of the area, and I may have still missed a couple little treasures like this. But I think I fought all the outdoor monsters that we can fight for now in this area. You know, we can't really kill specters or anything. We can't swim. So, this is looking pretty good. And actually finding stuff on the ground is a very process. I don't think I will bore you
Something is coming our way.
with
Be ready.
with the scouring every single tile kind of details. I think that would take a little bit too long for the Let's Play. So let's do one last thing for today before we wrap the episode up. We'll head back to town and train up arcane focuses. Oh, what's this? I missed this. Do not enter the Cyclops caves. Yeah.
My strength
Oh, now we're weakened.
is leaving me.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that at the tavern. Yeah, there's a lot of these
My
optional.
mind
Oh, feeble-minded too, man.
confused.
One day of no sleep. Seriously, guys. You can't even do a whole day without going crazy. At least they're not actually insane yet. Actually, I may have messed up. I'm not actually 100% sure if a rest recovers from all of these conditions. This will be a good science experiment for us. Do we absolutely need to take a food break before the feeble mind condition sets in? Usually weakened is recovered by resting, so we'll see.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, it's fine. No big deal. So you just gotta get out of combat when that happens. Okay, so there's 2 things I want to do. Arcane focus and buy more spells with excess money. And is there any 3 things? Can't get water expert. But, so, magic focus. Can't do that one. Magic focus. Magic focus. Okay, that's all the ones we can do for now for skill
Things
training.
are quiet here. All is in harmony.
Always exciting. I really like the. I've always really enjoyed the Might Magic skill system. Lots of fun. All right, so this is gonna cost us some money, and then we're gonna sell. Yes, I should equip up 3 armor, but. And we, again, can spend money to get, you know, better foci, but I don't think they're that rare, so just wait till we get some naturally. And now for people who can equip these. No. And I'll give shows off. Oh, he already had a +2 armor. I'll just give my lower HP characters a little bit extra to armor. It doesn't, it's barely gonna make any difference. Well, it says reduces physical damage. Maybe it will help. Maybe it is a straight -5 damage or kind of thing. So maybe I should have, you know, boots, gloves, etc. Maybe I should go to the armor shop and see what they sell. I'm lazy. So I'm just checking if any of these had useful skills. +2 levels to magical focus does increase crit rate. +1 level to water magic. Not that valuable. +1 level to water magic. So I'll give it to the person who doesn't have water magic for the better weapon. And then we've got a somewhat useful skill, an extra water, you know, it's fine. Now, you could definitely hold on to the single-handed apprentice wands, because eventually we will be mastering arcane focus for most people, and they'll need 2 single-handed ones instead of 1 two-handed one. But I'm pretty sure we can do better than these basic orbs, right? Like, we'll find better stuff than that. And it will be a fair while before we can afford, or before we can get to mastering. I think we want to master some school spells before some schools, school spell, before we go for the focus. Don't have light magic expert. Should have a look at. Okay, it's been an hour in. We're at ending wrap up time again, and I'm always going over my date. But let's spend a second or two looking at the available spells and see what we're looking for. So we could get Fireball. It's not a ton of damage, but it does hit a whole group in the same tile. Burning Determination is also quite nice. It eliminates a lot of annoying statuses. And Inner Fire gives you some might. So this is the kind of thing you might want to break a wall down in one of those pinches. Even with a magic party, you still might want this to break a wall down for a secret. Clears Feeble-Minded. There's your that kind of spell. We'll definitely want Perception, same as Might. There's going to be secrets that need Perception. Windshield could help us against ranged attacks. Spark gives us all adjacent enemy tiles. So all enemies adjacent will learn that. So I think that's one I want. Frozen Ground makes an entire group unable to move. But I do kind of like... Oh, boy. Poison Spray. Maybe I want, like, Poison Spray and Fireball. Like, this doesn't do a lot of damage, but the thing is we can poison things and then let them tick down over time while we dodge or, you know, let them die, right? Like... Another Sparks option. We haven't seen any enemy mages yet. Mana Surge is pretty good against mages, but other than that, not necessary. Or anything that casts magic. I think Poison Spray will be worth picking up. And I would like Sparks, but I think Fireball is our, you know, alternative AoE for fire magic. So I think we'll pick that up for now. I mean, there's lots of magic. We need a ton of money for all the stuff I want to do. I think we'll just settle with two expertise spells for now. I haven't, like, missed any that I've already bought. It's pretty easy to buy a spell and forget to add it to your hotbar or remember that you even got it. Like, I don't think I've ever even used Sundering, but armor doesn't really help us. Like, that's a spell we don't ever really need. So yeah, Shows Off definitely needs some kind of... Probably put this on the hotbar. That will be quite useful, being able to find secrets. But yeah, he needs like a good offensive spell. He should probably get Sparks next when I have a little bit of money. And I don't think we can get a Primordial attack spell until Master. So I might go for Air Expert next on him, just so he can do some combat. And I don't think my long-term plan is for him to even use Light Magic. I think that's going to go to Grotham. In fact, Grotham might pick up Light next. Maybe. But yeah, if I can get him Lightning Bolts and stuff. I mean, he could learn Lightning Bolt. I just have to buy it for him, yeah. Okay, I got some plans. And we will want Dark Expert as well. That gets us some cool stuff. But we can't expert it for a while, so... Okay, well, I think that's it for this episode. I think we got a fair bit done. I mean, I was a little bit back and forth today for sure on where we're going. But, you know, we got to level 5. That was like 2 level ups, I think. And we've, you know, mostly cleared the outdoor map of the Aegean Peninsula area, whatever this map zone is called. And next time, we've got a couple quests to clear out. I think maybe we'll start with the bandits hideout, because that's probably one of the easier ones. And we'll check. I can show off the caves next time. Just don't get your hopes up too high, because most of the caves that are deadly are, well, deadly. So, yeah, look forward to that next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.